no way trying to put any kind of blame on you guys. I think the purpose for us doing this is, and we talked about this before, so other people can see these signs and use this as an example of, okay, I'm seeing this in my sister. I'm seeing this in somebody else. That's why we wanted to do this. So people can see, right, and maybe interject and help. Sorry.
Well, what's come out of all of this tragedy is the fact that there is now a tool called the evidentiary abuse affidavit that literally came from this story, from Kathleen, from Stacy, from a woman named Susan Murphy Milano, who followed this case from the beginning and wanted to create a tool that victims of abuse could use, first responders could use to let victims know that there is a way to track all this, that there is a form, a document that you can put all this into that then will give people like investigators a chance to get that information together for them. And this way, if anything happens to them, like it did with Kathy, like it did with Stacy, now they know, okay, we've got a running start on this case. She's already put, or whoever it is, has already put this information in here. We've got incidents in here. We've got police reports. We've got hospital reports. We've got it signed by 2 people.
So what exactly is it? Is it like a website that they can go to? Tell us exactly.
There's documenttheabuse.com, and Document the Abuse was something that Susan created in order to put that, EAA is what it's called, and you can download it as an app. And she did all this in watching what was going on because they created that hearsay law. And when they created that hearsay law to try to put Drew in jail, that's what triggered Susan, who had been a domestic violence awareness advocate for 20 plus years. And she saw what was going on and thought, there's no need for us to create a law. There's a tool that I have in my hands right here that we can get out that then would be able to help other people so that we don't have to keep watching this happen over and over and over again.
And what they've done with this is utilize the fact that most people nowadays have a smartphone or access to a computer, where although they're silent and they may not be able to reach out to anybody, they could still hopefully, if the control isn't to the extent that they don't even have access to that they're able to go on this site and document their abuse, document the history of what's
Correct.
happened to them.
They can add
If something
DNA,
happens to me,
right.
this is who did it, type of thing.
And it's put into Dropbox. You tell 2 people who you trust, whether it be a lawyer, 2 friends, whoever you feel you can trust, and it's going into 2 separate places so that should anything happen, you're prepared. Now, whoever is investigating this is aware that hopefully that there's all this information to start with. Should it not get to that point, and now this person is available to, let's say, go to court because now there's been an incident, now they can bring this EAA actually into court to say, look, this isn't the first time this has happened. I have evidence, I have DNA, I have hospital reports. You need to take me seriously. And hopefully that will help people to feel better about the fact that should anything happen, I have something. Or maybe even prevent it from happening because now this abuser knows that this document is in existence. So now, should anything happen to me, hey, you're going to be held accountable. Somebody knows about this. So maybe that prevents that next terrible step from happening. Maybe it saves someone. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to get on the prevention side of this. We're trying to get ahead of the game so that people don't have to lose their lives before anybody takes them seriously.
So, where does the story end?
With Stacy coming home. They go home. And it doesn't necessarily end there. It's just that we're able to then start the healing that all of us need to do from what happened to her. And for her children to know that Stacy never left them. She never left them willingly. But there is no real end, because as long as these types of things keep going on, there is no end. It just means that there's a different face. And instead of Stacy's face, instead of Kathy's face, instead of Lisa Stebick's face, it's going to be some other young lady or even a young man that was trapped in an abusive relationship that couldn't get out, or that felt that they didn't have the power or the help to get out. And what we'd like to do is, with the evidentiary abuse affidavit, is at least be able to offer a tool or to offer help so that they don't feel trapped, so that they feel like they can get some sense of control. And sometimes in doing the evidentiary abuse affidavit, there is a video part where you give video testimony. And sometimes it's in saying things and hearing them that you start to then really deal with them. And so maybe recognizing that the situations that they're in aren't healthy, that they are abusive, and that they deserve better than this. They deserve love, they deserve protection, that hopefully in doing the EAA, they start to realize that they need to get out of this situation, that they need to do what they can to protect their families and themselves, because they are loved and they are wanted in this life, regardless of what someone has told them. And we're hoping that we can keep this tool out there, get it to as many people as we can, and hopefully, you know, the story doesn't have to keep repeating itself so that someone else has to go through this. You know, hopefully we can get on the preventative side of this.
If you had a chance.